During practice, our Uberstar celebrity driver Stephen Bradbury was taken out by another Uberstar, Grant Denyer.
They're hard to catch these things, once they sort of get a little bit out of shape, they tend to bite you, and unfortunately it sort of bit him. But you hate to see a gold medalist of Australia sort of spearing off in the distance, but didn't he win a race in that exact same fashion?
Well, Stephen, that's a pretty spectacular way to end qualifying. We've heard from Grant Denyer. What's your version of events?
End qualifying? I barely even started qualifying. Yeah, some little bloke from Channel 7, I think his initials are GD. Yeah, he kind of punted me off into the dirt, and there was a hell of a lot of dirt I was covered in. I only had the window down an inch, but it was all in good racing. He had a good run coming out of the second last turn, and he thought that I saw him coming, and I didn't. So everyone on the telly, I'm sure, saw the aftermath of that.
Race 1, Paul Stokel starting from pole, but the jump is with Chris Alajarjan.
In race 1, the first turn set the tone for the rest of the weekend.
So come into the first corner with, still all round, oh no, cold rear tyres. It's caught him out, they're so hard to get tyre temp.
Stephen Bradbury was still getting used to the car, and although he showed good pace at times, a few mistakes cost him.
Scott Bargwanna really starting to menace the back of Stephen Bradbury.
He's going to box for the neutrals, look out!
Yeah, probably started to overdrive the car a little bit. Made a couple of mistakes, hit fifth instead of third twice, which cost me all my momentum in 2 positions.
The four at the front were playing it hard and fast.
Jonathan Webb shows the nose down at turn 6 on Chris Alajarjan, who goes backwards in a pit entry.
A few hairy moments I had, and spun round wasn't great, and it was just like a tank slap on a motorbike and going over the handlebars, really.
The two Fujitsu combatants, Webb and Denyer, had an enthralling battle for second.
Stokel's getting away, and Denyer knows it, so he goes the long way at turn 4.
Almost throwing panels there as Denyer's got the good run out of the corner now.
Once the series leader Paul Stokel was out in front, it was all over. He won the race and made it look easy from outside the car, but on the inside, it was a bit harder.
Zero sleep last night didn't help a great deal. I had a migraine and just couldn't get rid of it. So, no, I'll be right tomorrow, it's fine. But it's amazing how the old subconscious kicks in and you're out there and it all goes away and you don't feel it.
As the drivers headed out onto the track early Sunday morning, a rising fog had left the track wet and slippery.
So as I say, Aaron, getting those rear tyre temperatures is so high. Oh, look at this. Alajarjan spun on the outlap of pit lane, and you can see, where's he going? No!
Yeah, it wasn't such a great start in the warm-up lap. I think it's got a bit of a monkey on its shoulder, this car, from last year when Ackermanis rolled it. I had to get it in reverse to try and get out of everyone's way. Silly me, yes, and I'm sure a lot of you are agreeing with me. Good for you.
When the race eventually got underway, the treacherous conditions didn't seem to slow the pace. From turn 1, it was on again.
Nathan Karate takes the lead, and look at the 2 Rock Energy drink cars, Bargwanna and Cook side by side.
Oh, I think that just cost me $100.
Scott Bargwanna led the dogfight early, and the frantic tempo soon took its toll.
Nathan Karate, the Western Australian, tucked right in here.
And there's a good shot, Aaron. Look at the road. You can just see how slippery and greasy that is. Those slip tyres.
Whoa! Chris Alajarjan sideways over the track cam and in the sand.
Over the tyres as well. Obviously, it's caught him out again. Oh, we've got Bradbury off as well. He's skated off into the sandpit.
Nice one.
Brendan and BJ Cook were fighting over who was the real B. Cook, as well as track position.
They've got the same name, and now they want the same piece of racetrack.
Looks like they're doing some synchronised spinning there, doesn't it, really? Both of them around, but both keep racing.
It was another intense 4-way fight for most of the race.
And Scott down the inside, he's protecting that line. Karate is going to have to go the wrong way round of Scotty into turn 6. As now we come back onto the main straight, right in behind the Rock Energy Drinks Mini.
Oh, that's tight, and the man who's right with them too, Grant Denyer, will pounce on Karate, and that is for second.
Denyer on the racing line on the dry bit of the road.
Grant Denyer, though, was never going to be satisfied with second place.
He's on the wrong side for turn 6. Oh, touch wheels under brakes.
Oh, all the way down. Scott's still on the inside. The car squirming around. Here comes Denyer. He's going to get on the inside. Yes, he does. He's taking over the lead of the race.
Denyer slips through. He'll be hard to catch from here.
Denya held on to the lead for the rest of the race to easily take the win.
It's win number 1 in the mini challenge this year for Grant Denya. Scott Bargwanna home in second.
Yeah, I kind of took a dose of angry feels this morning and just wanted to get out there and took some chances, and it's about as cold as a kiss from Russell Ingall, I reckon, at the moment. It's freezing, so these things are a bit towy in the rear, so you got to hang on, but man, awesome fun.
Stick around, our feature race is after the break.